Well, good morning. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This is a reading, maybe, for Virgo, a romance love reading for middle of December to middle of January. We'll just take a look at current situation and the influences around that. We're going to use the Runic Tarot today for this reading. And again, this is for Virgo. Keep in mind it is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. And let's get started here. What do our Virgos need to know? What do our Virgos need to know about their love life? Okay. Current situation. The Emperor, past influence. Four of Cups, present influence. Six of Swords, negative. The Hierophant, positive. Page of Swords. What you don't see is the Magician, what to look for. Eight of Swords, challenge. Ace of Wands, unexpected. Nine of Pentacles, future influence. Two of Swords, and outcome. King of Pentacles, and advice. Ooh, Nine of Swords. The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. So I do feel like that's your energy. Male or female, doesn't matter. But the energy of, I don't know, there's a very, with that Emperor being in the current situation and the Queen of Pentacles being at the bottom of the deck, I feel like there is, oh, sorry, that's kind of off there. There is a feeling of, like you're in a position right now where you feel very much in control, and what you want in your life is not just control, but stability. And that's what you're thinking about. You're thinking about the being stable. Also, the Queen of Pentacles is an earth sign as well. The Pentacles are earth. But to me, that's a lot about just, I mean, this is what where you're at. You're being very, not as logical as very much in control. There was something happened in the past where you felt like maybe you deserved something that you didn't get, or it's almost like there's a boredom. But I'll be honest, I feel like this is a poor little old me. You're going, oh, why me, why me, why me? I don't think this is long-lived, because the Six of Swords is in your present influence, which is saying the energies now are all about moving forward and moving towards something better. You really want something better, even more so than what you wanted here in the past. I feel like, too, you may have gotten something that you thought you wanted and realized you didn't, and you need to move away from that. But I do feel like the overall energy is about you being in control. Keep in mind, the unexpected is the Nine of Pentacles, which is about independence. And I feel like there may have been something here that kind of, that Four of Cups, there was just something that came in that really wasn't what you were looking for at all. The Hierophant is in your negative, and I feel like there is a feeling, I almost feel like this person that was, I think this was a person, I think this was a relationship, but I don't feel like it was super serious, or that you, I mean, I feel like it was fleeting for you because it wasn't really something you wanted. But I feel like that there was a feeling, I feel like you want commitment. You want that, but the situation you're in right now is not giving you that commitment and giving you that feeling, the stable feeling that you want. And that's what you're looking for with the Six of Swords. The Page of Swords is in your positive. So this means that you are going to work through this. This is a positive energy around you right now. And the Page of Swords is all about, you know, working hard, but really, really taking in your, I don't know, like really focusing on what you, Okay, so the Page of Swords in this deck specifically is she needs to learn how to use her sword, right? So she's young. And the story goes that she, instead of taking small swords and working her way up to the biggest sword, she takes the biggest sword and just starts with that. That's your positive energy, is that you're willing to grab the whole nugget and work through it. You don't feel like you want to start little by little by little. You want to go all in. And that's your strength. Like, that's a good thing, that you want to go all in. The Magician is in what you don't see. And I feel like this is a little bit, there's something more here than meets the eye, and you don't see that. So whether this relationship is more than you're willing to admit, something like that, something where you're really in a position of, is this, you're almost like fooling yourself, like, because you don't see this right now. So there is something here that you're not noticing. And I do feel like too, like, you're not being honest with yourself, and that's where you need to open up. And that's why you don't see this, because you feel like you are, but there's a part of you that's not. And I feel like anytime I see the Four of Cups energy, I always think of it as a little bit like, it's very much a nonchalant type card, but where you're not appreciating. And I'm not saying that you're unappreciative. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. But there's that feeling of not being happy and focusing on, hey, I want this. It doesn't matter what you give me. I don't know that I want that. And you're not paying attention, more importantly, to the things around you that may bring you more joy than you think. The Eight of Swords is what to watch for. And I feel like this is saying you're going to get yourself stuck. This Eight of Swords, I always can come up either way. I take a look at it and say, am I imagining these swords being pointed at me, or is someone holding on to them and they're trapping me? And I don't feel like this is a trap. I do feel like, though, that you do need to look out for yourself, but keep an eye on why are you feeling stuck, if you are, and why is that? This is something to look at, watch for. Why am I feeling stuck? Why, or why am I stuck? Either or, if you really are stuck, or are you just feeling that way? I get the feeling it's feeling that way because the Nine of Swords is in your advice. So let's keep going. The challenge is the Ace of Wands. I think part of you doesn't want to have to restart something, rekindle something, start all over again. Even if something good comes in, you're going to balk it off because I feel like you just don't have the energy, to be honest with you. I feel like there's this part of you that, and please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to say it just as it is. Like, I just don't care. I want to be in control of what I have right now. And I don't know that I care about anything new coming in. That's the way it feels to me. And I think so the Nine of Pentacles, I'm going to go over here, is in your unexpected. I think that you surprise yourself in realizing how much you give to yourself, like give to your own life, how much you don't need to count on somebody. You're surprising yourself in how resilient you really are, and how well you've done, and how well you've come along. And that's the most important thing. The Two of Swords is coming up in your future influence. There will be some kind of decision you need to make. And I do feel like this could be somebody, the King of Pentacles, the outcome. I don't really feel like it's you. I feel like there is someone coming in, but before they come in, there's going to be a decision you have to make. There's going to be a choice. And I think that choice is, at what point do I say, okay, this is okay. This gift that's coming in is okay. And at what point do you say, no, it's not okay? Either or. Like, at what point do you draw the line? And at what point do you face this challenge? Because this is where the decision really lies, is what about this new thing? Do I really want this new thing? And I feel like and this could be also leading to yourself, staying in your truth, being stable, being grounded. But I feel like this is an energy coming in, but it doesn't happen until you make that choice. Where this leads, I'm not going to keep reading on because this is a month reading, and this is where I feel like you'll be, middle of January. But it comes from a decision. It comes from making a choice. So, the Nine of Swords is in your advice. And I feel like the Nine of Swords is all about, anxiety. We live in the future. Be careful of living too far into the future. To be careful on the what ifs. Instead, look at where you're at now. Look at how you can grow now. Look at the energies that are coming in now. Because this is a good energy that you're kind of like not wanting to start. But there's a reason. So that's for you to decide. But this is saying don't worry so much. Sometimes we just need to do stuff. The Nine of Swords is all about anxiety, bad dreams, just feeling like, that anxious feeling. But that's all about living in the future. And I think once you let that go and say, I'm going to live for the now, live for today, that Ace of Wands energy will stop being a challenge for you. It'll make it a lot easier to start something new. Now, in some cases, you might not want to start something new. You might want to be in this stuck energy. You might want to just be left alone. But I don't think that's happening. I feel like this is someone coming in. How serious it gets, I don't know. It's all about whether you decide that they fit your bill or not. Basically, are they quote unquote good enough for you? And I'm saying that in a light way. Like, is this someone you want in your life? Are they going to fit your needs or what your expectations are as a partner? That kind of feeling, that kind of energy. So there you have it, Virgo. I think overall the month is a little bit stagnant, but that's because you're working through something. But you're working through it in a stubborn way, which I believe is good. Like you're focused on yourself first, and you're seeing where you want to go, which you have to move away from some kind of energy. You're just, I don't think you have that. You are yet to have that goal. Where am I going? You don't know. You don't have that goal set yet, but you need to. And that's where all of this other stuff comes in. Look for being stuck too. Don't get yourself trapped. Allow yourself to enjoy the moment. So there you have it, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed that. Please take care and have a beautiful day. Hit the like button. Give me a comment. All of those things I very much appreciate. Thank you.